What is up, YouTube? It's Scott Kazan, the Balloon Man, back again in 2014, ready to hit you with yet another high-quality, elaborate, yet very quick to make design. And it's not just a design, it's a template. And this template can help you pretty much make whatever the kids want. This is a princess template. So with this template, you will be able to make Cinderella, Belle, Rapunzel. Of course, you gotta add gold hair and make her hair a little longer for her. Princess Tiana, Princess Fiona, Princess Claire, Princess Peach, Princess Monopoly, I don't know. Whatever princess is out nowadays, whatever's trending. You got so many new movies, new TV shows, new cartoons going around nowadays that it's so hard to keep up, so you just got to do your best. So when you get asked something that you never made before, you can go to this template and usually you can get a pretty good result. Maybe not the perfect result, but hey, for this type of balloon, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's usually for a 4, 5, or 6-year-old. You know, it's not like you're making this for a 9 or 10-year-old that is not going to be too much into princesses, I can promise you that. So when it comes to the dimensions are a little bit off. I made the skirt, the dress I mean, a little bit short, and I made the waist part a little long. So you could play around with those dimensions and find out what works for you. But I can tell you now, if you make the dress small, then you have enough balloon left to do the loop, just like I'm doing now. And I think it's a nice look. Not a mandatory look. It'll look just fine even without that loop. But, you know, while I was making this design, I had a little balloon to play with, and I was able to put that loop in there, and it gives it a nice little touch. I like it a lot. So, what I've noticed is that the hottest thing going around right now is Sophia the First. She has brown hair, she usually wears a purple dress, and she's a kid. And I think that's why she's gotten so popular, because I guess all the old Disney princesses are grown-ups, you know? So get ready to start making a lot of Sophia the First. So when it comes to making faces, this is my generic, general girl face. Sometimes it can be a boy face, but it can look like a girl, so you'd have to do a pretty good job of not putting that first loop there. But this is a great face for a princess because, you know, you go with the blush or you would go with the brown and the mocha, depending on what kind of girl you're making. And then you just do the old loopsie-loo, up and down and around. And then, like I was saying earlier about Rapunzel, is that she's got gold hair, so you're gonna need another balloon, whether it's a 160 or 260, to accentuate the part of that, the fact that her hair is super duper long. So again, those are little things, but you know, it's the little things that the parents notice, you know, that the grown-ups see, that they come to appreciate. So this part right here, you just gotta put the arm part through. That's the part you're gonna thread out. And if it breaks, it breaks. You just add a new one. Because obviously if her arms break, you can just, you know, give her a new arms. It's not like her face is gonna break. Or generally that won't happen. And yeah, you just want to make both arms equal. You want to try to obviously make it look like she's holding her hand. You could do the split hands if you know how to do that, and if you don't know how to do that, then sorry, I'm not teaching it in this video. But you know, it actually looks just fine like that, and this is more for line work anyway, or for just gigs where you know you're busy and you want to make a princess but you don't want to get too crazy, then this is the way to go. Gotta hide that scrap. Can't let that get open. So yeah, that's it. There she is. She's done. And now it's time for artwork, which is something I know that you guys don't subscribe to me for. And so if you're good at drawing artwork, good for you. Now what I'm doing for you guys is a special touch. I'm giving her a crown. I'm making gold and silver 160s to make the crown. And it's a very, very cool touch. And I've only made it a few times when I have time to do it. But yeah, it goes over really, really well. I mean, people really appreciate it and they notice it. And yeah, you could go in a couple different directions. You could put the pinch twist in the silver part and then just go right through with the gold. I did it the opposite way. I did it the old-fashioned way. I put the pinch twist in the gold balloons, which you're going to see real soon coming up. And obviously, I'm trying to make the first and the third set of balloons equal, while the second balloon, the middle balloon, is longer than the first and the third because it's a crown. So I want it to be a little bit higher in the middle than on the sides. And I'm sure most of you already know that silver and gold balloons are extremely annoying because they break very easily. So be really careful if you're going to use gold or silver. So I'm going to go a little off topic now, and I had an idea, something that came to my head when I had a request from a friend from Facebook who asked me to make a Dragon Ball Z character that he saw Now Osaka make, because the Now Osaka Dragon Ball Z character is extremely intricate, and he asked me if I can possibly make one that's a little bit more conventional and put it on YouTube. And the part that made me say, that's a good idea, is when he said, I'll pay you. So that got me to thinking, instead of me putting ads and commercials in my videos, which I know is annoying, because trust me, I'm sick of them too. When I watch other people's videos, I can't stand them anymore. And I'm sure you're fed up with commercials and ads all day long. What if I teach an amazing design that you love, and as a token of your appreciation for my tutorial, you can tip me? Almost like if you saw me on the street selling balloons for free, and I said the balloons are free but feel free to tip. Or almost if I was the waiter and you were the customer and I did a really good job and I gave you really good service and I brought you your water and I got you the extra bread you asked for and I got you the sauce on the side that you requested, and as your appreciation for my good service you gave me a 20% tip. You know, why not? Why can't it be that way? Now, yeah, I know it's kind of weird, and I'm sure like 99% of you might not agree with me, but hey, if you have a special request like my friend had, and I live up to that request, and I make all your dreams come true, and I do exactly what you've been getting stumped on, and I happen to help you get yourself through it, but I don't charge you like other twisters may charge you for a service. Instead, I'll leave it up to you. I got a PayPal account. You can just send money to it. You can send me $5. You can send me $10. You know, it's the gesture. You know what I mean? It's the gesture. It's not even the amount of money. It's just the token of appreciation. And that goes a long way for me. You know, it's like when you take care of me, it makes me want to take care of you even more than I already am doing my best at, you know? It's just one of those things where one hand washes the other. So let me know what you think in the comments. Please tell me whether it's a good idea or a bad idea of what I just said. I know most of you might think I'm a little bit crazy, but you know what? If I had listened to all my friends that told me that I'm never going to be successful doing balloons, and all the people that said I needed to go back to college and I needed to look for a real job because they thought making balloons was not a real job, I would not be as happy and as successful and as personally fulfilled, I feel, if I had listened to them, because I'd still be waiting tables and I would still be hating my life and hating that I work Saturday nights and Friday nights and that I have no life and that I smell like Chinese food after work. And you know what? Yeah, don't listen to nobody but yourself, okay? Sometimes, you know, you can take people's advice, but other times you got to do what you know you need to do. And there's always going to be people out there that are going to be critical or going to be negative, and then there's going to be people that give you their support and show you their love. And luckily I had more people giving me positives than negatives, but at the same time I used what the negative things I heard as fuel to push me further and further along and to try to develop me even more, because I'm not done yet. I'm still growing. Even though I'm as good as I've gotten at balloons, I'm only 30, and my dream is to be as good as Phileas Flash. This guy is out of his mind, okay? He's so good, and he's also a really fun guy. So I'm actually looking forward to meeting him at Twist and Shout, as well as meeting a lot of other twisters I've never met before, because as good as people think I am, I know that there was a road paved for me. That road paved for me has enabled me to accelerate even faster than trying to learn everything on my own. I've had a lot of older, yes, a lot older, mentors, and even younger mentors. I mean, you know, Mr. Fudge, he's younger than me, but he's also extremely smart and very business oriented. And you know what? I've never really been a business oriented type of fellow. So without his advice, as well as Baldy's advice and Larry Moss's advice and Robbie Furman's advice, and you know, the list just goes on all the people I can tell you that has given me advice over the years about the balloon business and about how to become better at not just twisting, but a better businessman, you know, a more responsible person, and all that good stuff. So guys, thank you so much for listening and for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.